Hey, what's going on, everybody? I said, what's going on, everybody? I meant what's going on, everybody. This is Texas Back, and we are back again for the 2021 version of Growing with Texas Buck. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I almost didn't come back. Why? Because, can y'all see that over here? Y'all, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, y'all. Walk with me. We're just gonna look off the balcony. Actually, we gonna walk out there. I'm gonna show you. Now it's a little rough. Now you see this contraption. Don't worry about this. I'll let you know. This is supposed to be a blueberry house, but we'll talk about that another time. But this is what used to be the hoop house. Now, if y'all remember from last season, I had on YouTube, I was showing videos of how to build the hoop house. I think I even went live and I talked about how at one point the high wind came through Alabama and I put duct tape on the hoop house. And if you remember, I said if it's good enough to hold a bumper on a car, then it's good enough for the hoop house. And it was good enough. But if you know, recently, like a couple of weeks ago, we had like 20-something tornadoes drop. Last week, we had 10 drop. And needless to say, the hoop house couldn't take it. It couldn't take it. You see, this is the house, and this is the hoop. That's funny. That's the hoop. But anyway, now you see how some of this looks over here. We started growing in, started coming in, but that I won't worry about. Remember, I told you it was a no-dig hoop house, so I will not be digging. Well, I take it back. I probably will be digging up these weeds. But other than that, the way this looks, it'll look better. Now, I will not be purchasing another hoop for the house. On my YouTube channel, you can see how I built that. But what I will be doing, now, I'm going to be posting videos, or I'll probably be going live, but I'm probably going to have to get, like, real old school with this. I mean, like, again, I'm from Texas, so I'm talking about, like, old school. My great-grandma from Tucker, Texas, used chicken wire, old school, to build this. I'm talking about, like, that 3 acres in a mule look. That's what I'm probably be going for. So again, as far as preparing this, I'll probably, once the weeds come out, I'll be using blood meal and bone meal, so organic stuff. Blood meal, bone meal. I'll sprinkle it on my dirt, turn it over, and have that ready. Now, if you follow me back over, we'll get into what'll be getting planted this season. So the fastest way, let's go this way. Follow me this way. All right, y'all. Okay. Now it's a little rough. Y'all gonna see some madness out here, but don't worry about it. It's a little rough. Now, if you follow me over this way, now what we have here, these things are called Jiffy pellets. Now, I like to use these because sometimes it's just quick. Sometimes we don't feel like, I guess, buying dirt or just fooling with dirt. These little pellets right here come in handy. They start off about this size right here. They have a little small, I don't know if y'all can see it. There's a little hole in the center. That's where the seed goes. Now, some of y'all may be familiar with this, but for the ones who are not, they're called Jiffy pellet refills. Sometimes you can buy them. If you come down, you can buy them in a tray that looks sort of like this. So what you want to do is go ahead, just get your water. It says purified. It's tap water. Just reuse the jug. But just get your water, pour it in there. So you want to let these things fill up. They're going to swell up with water. When they get about, we'll say about like 1.5 inches, then you can go ahead and put your seed in the center. And then that's that. Just push it down like far enough for it to be in there. And then after that, it's just a weight game for your seeds to sprout. Again, but you want to make sure, like, once they fill up to 1.5 inches, like I want them, all this extra water, I'll pour it off. And so you don't want to let them dry out. Like, once you see you in there, don't let them dry out. When you start seeing them getting dry, just put a little water in your tray. Or if you don't have a tray like this, you can use a plastic Tupperware bowl. Just use what you have. But so I'm gonna go ahead and put those in there as well. And so this season it was a toss-up. I didn't know what I wanted to grow. Again, if you remember when I just showed you the house part of the hoop house, I like to crowd grow. And so what I mean about crowd grow is, like, I like to maximize the space that I have. Like, I guess when I was talking about 3 acres and a mule, yeah, it was a joke. But some people have, like, a lot of space they can grow on. But like I said, I forgot the measurements that I used out there, but it's really not that big. So I crowd grow to maximize my space. So some people might say, if you're growing collard greens, space them like a foot apart. You can do that, but I crowd grow. So if I got one right here, I'm gonna have one right here, and I'm gonna have one right here. So some people might put 10, I might have 20. It's just me, you know. I crowd growth, but it was a toss-up. But first I was going to ask y'all, what should we grow this season? I wanted to do something exotic, but I was like, nah, I don't want to fool with all that. So this is what I decided on. I like to use a lot of, I like to eat tortillas and stuff like that. Tortillas and stuff. But cilantro, we're going to go with cilantro. You know why? I'm telling you why. Because the other day, yesterday, we got out of the church. I went to Winn-Dixie, and I was looking for some cilantro because I had some tortillas, and they had none. So how do you fix that? You grow your own. All right. So next, we're going to be growing pickle bush cucumbers. Never grown this type before, but we'll see how that works out. We're going to be going with kale one more time. Last season we had a whole lot of kale. I couldn't eat all that kale. So I think we gave some away. Some went into the compost pile. We're going to be going with bell peppers. Can never get enough of those. Bell peppers, like, I don't eat a lot of bell peppers. Chop them up, freeze them. You better use those. Of course, you can't see it, but these are my collard seeds. We're going to be going with that. We're going to be going with cantaloupe. I gotta go with cantaloupe. This the other day, it's just small. So the other day I was at the grocery store. I saw a cantaloupe that was like, it was real big. And in my mind, I didn't say it was real big. I said, woo, that thing GMO'd. That's what went into my head. I said, that thing is GMO'd. It's graded. It's graded. You said, what's graded? I know y'all used to watch Sanford and Son, graded. When I looked at it, I said, good googly goo. That's what I thought about when I saw that thing. Now, don't get me wrong. If I bought it, I'm going to eat it. That thing was GMO'd, y'all. I'm sorry. Good googly goo. Okay, so again, I'm going to be trying corn one more time. I tried corn inside the hoop house. I don't believe that it had enough sun. I mean, yeah, the corn ears grew, but they wasn't the size that I wanted. You know, I still ate them, but still. We're going to go with corn again. Another thing, I don't know why, but I think I was looking at Rachel Ray one day, and she used some dill. And I said, what's the deal? See, okay, corny joke. But still, I'm going to try some dill and see how that turns out. So, everybody out there now, I can't really see the comments or anything, but if there's something that you would like to see Texas Buck attempt to grow, just, comment below and let me know. But again, this is another season of growing with Texas Buck. Now, here we go. Now, this right here is probably about the size that this pod is going to get. I'm going to let it sit a little longer to try to see if it will expand a little more. Then I'm going to put the seed in there. Normally I wait for the plants to get about 2 true leaves on it before I put them out there, but I'm going to wait longer than that. I wanted to have that Home Depot Walmart look. You know, when you buy it, it's already a bush. Yeah, that's what I'm going for this season. But I'll probably be making another video to let y'all see that. But other than that, that'll be oh, one more thing. Y'all walk with me. And this will be the last of it until next time. Of course, if you remember my lemon tree, it looks like something happened to it. But what happened over the winter season, I take it in the house because the cold will kill it. So bringing it back outside, the leaves will start growing back. I saw I had some spider mites or something like that on there, but we'll take care of that. I'll show y'all how to take care of that. I had 2 lemons, but yesterday I took one off and made me a lemon icy. I should have showed y'all that, but next over here is gonna be the blueberry bush. I'm probably gonna be purchasing some more bushes because out of the ones I had, this was the only one that made it. If you look a little close, where are they? Oh yeah, like right here, blueberries will be coming out of these. So we'll just let the bumblebees do their thing. This is my fig tree. It say 20, but I didn't pay for that. That's another thing. I think I told y'all before. Your fruit trees and stuff, something like if you buy them at the beginning of the season, you're going to pay $20. But at the end of the season, they want to get rid of them. I paid $5 for this bush, and I've had it for 2 seasons already, and it's been producing. I've already transplanted it from for this year. If you it was in this bucket right here, but I'm trying to give it I guess attempt for it to grow a little bigger. So I upsized the pot to this, and you can see the leaves are already trying to expand a little bit. It's probably the wrong word to use, but still. So this is the peach tree. Got some spiders. During the end of the last season, I cut the peach tree back because I noticed that my fruit was smaller. So the attempt this year is, like I said, by cutting it back, then you'll get the new branches coming out. So like if you look here, I don't know if you can see it, but that little pile right there will become a peach. That'll become a peach. Then over here, you have 3. Right, you have 3 right here. So what I'll probably end up doing after they start forming the smallest peach, I'm gonna just pull off. That way, all the energy can go into the biggest bulb. And if you look closer, there's one right here. There's one right there. So that's telling me on this branch, these 3, I'm calling them peach pods. I can't think of the name right now, but these 3 pods right here are pulling energy from that one. So I may pull 2 off of here so I can have 2 big peaches here and here. So, like I said, it's just playing around to see what happens. Like I said, the season, there's one there too. There's one there too. But the season is just starting, so it has time. As far as fertilizer, I've already fertilized them. But again, I use, I believe it's called jojoba organic fertilizers for fruit trees. So I use that. Again, I want to keep it organic. I don't want to be putting nothing in here. But that's it. This thing, rosemary. Look at that. Y'all can't see it on the camera, but every time you hit it, pollen. No, because we're in pollen season right now. And this will probably, this area, once I clean this out, it'll hold the cilantro in the dill or wherever else I want to put over there.
Question.
Okay, question. Yes.
How long does it take the blueberries to grow?
Good question. I never really paid attention to it to the time. Like I said, so now that it's growing, I'm saying it's March, April, May.
June.
Yeah, I want to say about June, they should start fruiting. That's just giving time, I guess, for the bees to come in and do what they got to do. So right now, the bees are not, the bumblebees, I got them back here, but they're not messing with them because that's another one, like the pods, they're so small, and the flowers are not open. So once the flowers open, then the bees can do what they need to do. So normally, like we said, about June, then I start seeing them. But when you get ready to harvest them, you want to let them get that deep purple look. Okay, if you have another question, or that's it. So any other questions? I hope I answered your question. But yeah, I believe one bush I had was self-pollinating. All that means is like you don't need bees. You know what I mean? You don't need bees for the fruit to form. But I mean, I like those, but it doesn't produce as many blueberries as I like. So I'll be purchasing maybe 2 or 3 regular bushes. That way, and I'll group them together. That way, when the bee hit it, it'll jump from this tree to this tree, this tree to this tree. And grouping them together like that will help it also produce more fruit. Anything else? All right, so that's it. But like I say, once the vegetables start growing over there, then I'll get back on. I'll let y'all see what that looks like. Hopefully, this will fill out more. Y'all see what that look like. I'll start getting my leaves back, and the hoop house, I'll get that looking better. Y'all don't talk about me. I know it's hurting. Don't talk about me. Y'all laughing at me. Texas buck can't grow a lemon. I know what y'all talking. But yeah, it's hurting. It's hurting bad. Like you can see, like the little webs. That's a little spider mites. But like I say, I'll get some soapy water solution, and we'll take care of that. We're keeping it organic. Keeping it organic. But that's all I have for y'all right now. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode, another video of Growing with Texas Buck. And I keep y'all informed. This is Texas Buck, and I'm out.